And welcome back. This segment of our program is brought to you by Games and Things. And if you're bored around your home, spruce it up with some entertainment. In terms of pool table tennis, foosball. They've got darts, all the accessories that go with any of this stuff. They've got them at Games and Things, and it's quite a showroom as well. A great place to visit, and literally, you'll stay in there and visit. It's like you'll want to make their showroom your man cave. Trust me. OurGameRoom.com is where you can learn more about them. They also have best selection of home theater seating anywhere in East Tennessee. Games and Things. Go by and see them this week. All right. The Big Ten and Pac-12 are currently not planning on playing football until the spring, unless that changes and they start Thanksgiving. But my question is for Ryan here, since you cover recruiting for GoVols 24/7. How is, it's twofold. One, the fact that they're not playing right now, how is that impacting the recruiting for those Big Ten and Pac-12 schools? There was a story Sports Illustrated had that came from another Ohio State blog that said Ohio State actually hit pause on their recruiting for a little bit just to kind of figure out where they were. How is it impacting those schools first? Second, is there any trickle down to how it's impacting Tennessee, where Tennessee might be recruiting against an Ohio State or a Michigan? Is there some fallout?
Well, first of all, it's something that Big Ten schools are definitely having to massage a little bit with the guys they're recruiting. We're definitely hearing that as a concern for some guys, not really knowing what to make of it. I'm sure Big Ten schools are telling them at the same time, hey, look, the SEC and the ACC haven't played yet. They may not play either. So for now, I think it's something they can sort of downplay, and it's not a huge deal. But I think there's quietly some real concern on this on the Big Ten side of things. I think a lot of programs up there know it will be used against them, and it may really damage their brand nationally, especially when you're talking about a classic Ohio State Georgia or Ohio State Alabama battle. Can you go in there and punch with the heavyweights if you sit out this season, and even if you play in the spring, just having that delay while everyone else is out there kind of having the stage to themselves? I think there's some concern about what that would do to the brand. So it's something to keep an eye on. We haven't seen it have a big impact so far, and schools like Ohio State are loaded up on commitments, so that's part of it. But at the same time, it's something to keep an eye on at least, and if they don't play this fall and the SEC does, it could really help the SEC a little bit.
Any impact on Tennessee?
Not directly that we've seen so far, but I do think, again, we've seen Tennessee battle with some Big Ten schools in the past. They stole a couple guys from Michigan in the last couple of years, Eric Gray being one of them. Those battles could definitely be impacted by this, so it's something to watch for sure. And Big Ten schools definitely would prefer if the SEC and ACC and Big 12 go ahead and sit out this fall, because they know it could be an upper hand for the SEC in the long run.
Okay. Very good. Let's cut that one short. I want to come back and talk more about the rosters with the NCAA allowing an extra year of eligibility. How is that going to impact recruiting in terms of kids who are looking for more playing time? And will Tennessee be able to bring all these kids back, whoever wants to come back? How is that going to be handled? Another question with no answers. We'll debate it at least next. Coming back on the Sports Hour.